Hello, what's up my good people? This is your boy Kaka Jonito USA, and welcome to this awesome and beautiful channel. Karibuni sana katika hii channel siku ya leo. Now today guys, being 26 September 2023, it marks a year after I received my visa. Yeah, so I remember this day quite well because this day I don't think I'll ever forget this day in my life. This was the day that I received a yes from the USA Embassy, and they told me, congratulations, you have won the green card, or you've been selected. Now you can go ahead and you'll go to the USA. So guys, let me say, it has been a journey. It has not been easy. So it has not been easy journey, and it's never an easy journey for everybody. Let me tell you guys, it's a journey that you should be very much ready to face the hurdles, to jump over the hurdles. And one thing that I'll tell you guys, remember, from 4th October to around 8th November, that will be the duration whereby people can be applying for green card. And one thing that I tell people is that you never know where your destiny is, and you have to try something. So I tell you guys, green card is one way to come to the USA. And if you believe in your God and you believe in yourself, then there's one thing you need to do. First of all, you need to get a good photo. So go to a photo studio, tell them the dimensions that you need, and in the dimensions that you need for the green card, remember guys, I told you need a JPEG image, and it also should be having 240 kilobytes and 600 times 600 pixel dimension. That is the photo that you need for you to apply for the green card. And when you have that photo, even if you go to the website, which is the travel.state.gov, you're gonna see that when you put that photo and they have taken that photo with those dimensions, it will tell you that your photo doesn't need any cropping, because it will be exact and it will be perfect. So my people, take your chances, apply earlier, look for these qualifications, and as for the address, remember I told you, if you don't have an address, don't be so bothered about the address, because especially in Africa, people don't have street addresses and stuff. We usually use PO box, so just use PO box. It has the code and it has the city. That's all you need. Use the PO box as for the address. Okay, so this is the most important thing. If you have a child, remember to have the photograph of their children. If you have children, and remember to include them in the form, because many people apply this green card and they have their wives and they have their husbands, and somebody misses to include their husband or misses to include their wife. Then later when they get selected, they are like, okay, now I want to include my wife, I want to include my children. Man, why will you forget about your family? So don't start jeopardizing your situation right away from the start. So as early as now, just include all your family members. If you're married, just include your married. If you have children, just include your children, so that when it comes to filling of the DS260, it will be easier, and also it will be not a hard task for you when you go to the interview to answer the questions, because remember, the questions always will come from the DS260. So if you're a single person, it's easy for you because it's just only you, so you just fill your information, just you as a single person. And the best thing I usually say is that fill it in truth and just honesty, because even when it comes to the interview, you'll not have anything to worry about, because after all, you're just saying the truth. And as you say the truth shall set you free. Now let me tell you guys, we are having now a green card which will be from around 4th of October to towards 8th of November. and that is the duration that you have to fill or apply for green card. And guys, let me say, the best thing I usually say is that mapema ndio best, the earlier the better, because you might never know. Just like the other day, they closed the server and those people who were waiting to go to the interview, they were locked out. It can happen again. Okay, I'm not praying for the bad things, but all I'm saying is it's better to be ready and better to be prepared and do things earlier, because the earlier the better. Okay, the earlier you apply it, the better for you, because also the chances for you winning, and it's a random selection. But I usually say better you apply earlier, because you never know, you might get the best chances. When it comes to the photographs, the ones taken for the green card, they have the dimensions, they have the sizes that you should be having, and these are the sizes. So when it comes to the photo format, guys, the photo format or the photo sizes should be for the size it should be 240 kilobytes, and also the dimension should be 600 by 600 pixel dimension, and then it should be on a JPEG format. So that's the photo that you're supposed to be using when you're applying for green card. So those are the qualifications of the photo. So I told you guys that the photo should you should not have your specs on. That is like my specs. You should not be having the specs. You should not be having earrings and makeups, and also don't cover your head. Let everything be seen. Basically, that's what you need. Also remember to have a very functional email, because remember, that's the only way for you to communicate with the embassy, with the consular. That is the only way. So you need to have a functional email, that is your personal email, that only you have the passwords, because remember, this information is very sensitive, and if somebody can have it, then you are doomed, because anybody can do anything to your details. So remember to have a good email, and only you have the passwords. Then something else you need to know is that you need to have your certificate or your KCSE certificate with you, or you have done your Form 4, or you have your high school degree, because that is minimum qualification. And if you don't have the minimum qualification, which is the high school degree, then you need to have a work experience, which is also hard for you to obtain, because as we talked about it, here in USA the grading for work is so high. If you're looking to have a minimum qualification for you to be your work experience, then you need to have a very good job, and also you must have good grades. Alright, so guys, something else I'll say is that apply this green card with a lot of positivity, and also remember that there's also what we call God's time. So if it's God's time for you this time round, you will absolutely have it, and you'll still get this opportunity, which I pray that may God's wills and favor be with you, that you obtain his favor and get this opportunity this time round. So what you're going to do, this is now DV 2025 which you are going to apply, and as for DV 2024 is still in progress. People are still being scheduled for their interviews. So as we'll be applying for DV 2025, the DV 2024 will be going for their interviews, and that's how it is. When the one is coming to an end, the other one is starting. So it never stops. It's a continuous process. Remember also, because many people will be applying, not only in Africa, it is a worldwide thing. So that means there will be a lot of, sometimes you enter into the website, it's hanging. You enter into the website, it's like telling you it's error, or it's a wrong link. It happens like that because people are too busy applying. So I usually say the best thing to do is that do these things as early as you can. Write your information, basically everything. So the best thing for you right now to do is to get the photo right and get all your documentation right. That is as for this first process, it doesn't have a lot of questions because it's only about your personal information, you as the main applicant, and the information of your family, so then their names, their date of birth, and that's it. And if it's for the address, that is the PO box, it's simple. So the main important thing also you need to have is your email and a good photo for the application. So as for now, before next week, guys, go get that DV photo, and I have told you the dimension. The size is 240 kilobytes. The dimensions is 600 by 600 pixel, that is dimensions, and also it's JPEG format. Okay, so when you go to a photo studio, a professional photo studio, give them that information, they're gonna give you the best. And remember, the background must be white. Don't have your earrings, don't have specs, and don't have capes. Just be natural as you are. Also, it's good for you to start preparing as early as now. Start writing down all this information, your mailing address, your names, your surnames, and everything. So when it comes to that time, it will be like just copy pasting, so it won't be hard for you. So guys, as for me, I'm celebrating 1 year since I got the visa. Being 26th of September 2023, it marks 1 year since I was in the US Embassy to get my visa for green card. And I remember it was not an easy time and an easy moment, but today, now being like anniversary, I said, man, I have to sit down, and tell you guys something, as I commemorate that day. So my people, the green card journey is never an easy journey. It's really a tough journey, because I remember most of the times I used to sleep very late, especially when I was now on the verge of going through the medicals, and also now going through the interview. Man, I wasn't sleeping, sikuwa lalala at all, because nilikuwa lazima ni prepare, and I had to look for this host, these documents, looking for money. Man, haikuwa rahisi. So one thing I should tell you guys, even as you pursue to start filing for the green card, guys, let's know that it is not an easy journey, and you should be very, very, very ready. Kukuwa na sleepless nights, and you should be very ready, to pursue people, and to pursue information, and to pursue, YouTube channels, to pursue inbox za watu, ma DMs, inquiring, asking, and this is the kind of thing you should be ready for. So nobody should tell you that it is an easy thing and you should just relax, just fill out a form, and that will be it. No, it's not just like that. It's gonna be something that you have to pursue, and you have to continuously keep pursuing. So relax leo, nasema manzi, it's a good day for me, and as I relax today, nasema asante kwa Mungu, kwa sababu haikuwa rahisi kwangu, na kama haikuwa rahisi kwangu, lakini aliniwezesha nikaweza kuvuka from that one stage to another stage. One thing that I am able to tell people, is that God does it all. He is able to do it for you. If he did it for me, then definitely for you he will also do it. So nothing is impossible. It's the best feeling ever to feel, that congratulatory message telling you that congratulations, you have successfully been rewarded, and now you'll be going to the USA and you have your green card, or you have won your green card. Man, it is the best feeling ever. So may the Lord keep you, may the Lord be with you, and as you apply for this green card, may you be wise enough to know what to answer, and also may the favor of the Lord be with you guys, that you get selected, and God keep you. It's your boy Kaka Donito USA. Until next time, guys, I say adios, bye.
Paint the sky your favorite color.